Hello everybody, it's MMFQ Death and welcome to iOS. So as you guys can see, and I'm pretty sure that you're already aware of this because of my last tutorial on how to jailbreak your iOS device on iOS 7. Recently, an update to iOS 7's jailbreak has come out, which enables it for a lot of new features, including the recent update of Cydia Substrate, which is the newfound, newly made version of mobile substrate, which is what a lot of you are probably used to. So also Cydia got a basic update, just basically changing the UI and a couple of little things as far as the actual interface goes. But today it's not just an update video. I want to show you guys my top picks for best DreamBoard themes. And if you guys are at all considering or knowing what jailbreaking is, then I'm pretty sure you're already familiar with Winterboard, which is the way that you would normally theme your phone. Well, back in iOS 5, I believe it was, a new type of theming platform was released, and it is called DreamBoard. So DreamBoard is a not really successor to Winterboard, but a more overhaul to theming on iOS. So recently it's been updated in beta for iOS 7 right here, and I'll show you guys the repo that you have to add to get this. But as you guys can see, DreamBoard is an advanced theming platform that can radically change your home screen. And it's not just your home screen, it's actually the way that your iDevice functions, and we'll get in a little bit more to that here in a moment when I go ahead and load it up. So if we go here to sources, which you can get by going to manage and then sources, you guys will see a source right here. And it is HTTP, and I will put it on screen, but it is the Wind repo right here. It contains Backboard, DreamBoard, and iSwipe keyboard. Backboard is also a really good thing, but it's not updated for iOS 7 yet. As you guys can see, not iOS 7 compatible, but we're not here to talk about that. Anyway, DreamBoard is what we are here to talk about. It is updated for use on iOS 7, so you guys can go ahead and download it and use it. And then once you go ahead and download it, it will respring your device, and then from there you will have DreamBoard installed. And right out of the box, DreamBoard has a couple of default themes that you can go ahead and use, and I'm just going to go ahead and open it up right now. And usually these little black swatches would actually show a preview of what you'd be looking at, but for now all you can really do is just go off of the name, and like I said, you'll be downloading these themes, so you'll be pretty used to what they look like just by their name. So Android is one of the default themes. Let's go ahead and open this up, and I've already basically configured mine for myself, and as long as nothing with the beta happens, then it should keep your settings even if you go back to the default iOS theme. And it did, which is good. It looks like it anyway. Yep. Okay. So as you guys can see, this is basically an HTC theme, and you can go ahead and go into here and turn on animated weather. You can edit it so that different things happen, and as you guys can see, it's currently raining outside. It's actually snowing and raining, but it's really cool. It has the whole HTC effect. Oh, that's sweet. I did not know it had the windshield wiper. That's awesome. But yeah, so you can turn on animated weather just like you would on an Android. To change the clock, which will by default show up blank, you just tap and hold on it. If it'll work. Maybe you tap the I. Okay, yeah, you tap the I and then you'll enter in your zip code, and it will automatically set the time and the weather for you. And then you can set all of these icons yourself, and you can change them. You can still access all of your apps like you normally would. Like if I wanted to go to my calendar, you would just tap it, and it'll bring up the default iOS calendar. In iOS 6, this was a little bit more advanced, but this is still in beta because you could actually change the apps to look like the Android apps through theming via Winterboard before going into DreamBoard. But again, it's not available in the beta right now. So to get back to DreamBoard, you'll just tap the DreamBoard icon there, and that is one of the default themes that comes with it. Now, as you guys can see, I have quite a few other themes installed, and I will show you guys a clip of them in Cydia and the repo that you'll need to use, or if it's a default repo, then I'll still put it there. But yeah, anyway, the next one is the Galaxy S2 theme. And the Galaxy S2 theme, sorry about that. The Galaxy S2 theme, in my opinion, is a much more advanced Android theme than the Android theme. It's really nice. It's really, 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 it's just designed perfectly to match the Galaxy's theme, in my opinion. So, as you guys can see, you have like widgets. I don't know how to change this picture here, but I'm sure you can. I don't believe you can add any other widgets as of right now, but you probably will be able to later. But yeah, fully HD Retina theme. So that's awesome. You can go ahead and download this. Some of them are available for iPad. I believe the Galaxy theme is. Android, I don't believe is. I think that's just an iPhone theme. And some of them will have a like iPhone 5 version of the theme as well. So not all of these will be available for any different iPhone. And from here, to get back to DreamBoard, you can just either find the DreamBoard icon wherever you have it right here, or I believe in Edit, you can... No, you can't. Never mind. You just tap the DreamBoard icon. And that will go ahead and bring you back to DreamBoard. Now, another one is, as you guys can see when I downloaded the S2 theme, it came with the iPhone 5 version, which is right underneath it. So some do, some don't. I don't believe I've set up Metro 8 at all, customized it, but Metro 8 is actually a really cool theme. It really does match the style of Windows 8, and I feel like it's really fluent. I see that Cydia got an updated icon, that's really cool. But yeah, it really does match the style. I don't believe you can change any of the colors as of right now, but it'd be sweet if sometime in the future you can change that stuff. I think that'd be really cool. And if you could change the tile size, because I don't believe that you can. Maybe I'm wrong to think that. Yeah, I don't believe that you can, so. But anyway, so that is another one of my top themes. And to get out of it, you just tap at the bottom, and you can see it brings up similar. This is a lot more similar to the Windows 8 developer preview than the actual Windows 8 build. You'll just tap the Windows icon, and that will, there we go, bring you back to DreamBoard. So I want to mention, these that I'm showing you are not in any particular order of my top 5. Or actually top 4, because Android is included, but I do like it, so I consider that one of them. But I would want to tell you guys that it's not in order. I'm just showing you guys them in the easiest order for me to show them. Now, another one is Windows Vista. I'm not a big fan of Vista, but I couldn't find a Windows 7 theme. And I just kind of like the idea of fully blown computer OSs on a mobile device. So that's pretty much why I like it. It's definitely not a theme that I would keep on all the time, but it's fun to just have and then like confuse people by showing them my iPhone and just being like, hey, look, I'm running Windows Vista. And they're like, what? So there's that. Now, some of the bigger themes like Windows Vista will take a little bit longer to prepare, as you guys can see. But I don't know. They're just bigger themes, and they change a lot of different features. Okay, so here we are in Windows Vista. And as you guys can see, there are games, your recycle bin, your computer, favorites, social, tools, media, apps, Cydia, which I think is funny because it's a downloads folder, and then sidebar. And sidebar is really cool. It brings up this thing and it has the clock and Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus in like the Windows Vista styled icons. You can actually open up the start menu, which is really cool. I don't believe you can actually search. No, but you can use all programs, which is kind of cool. But you can't search, which is weird. iFile. What would that be? Oh, that's actually iFile. Okay. Well, that's neat. Anyway, but yeah. So, that is another thing you can do. And to exit this, you actually have to hit the power button there in the start menu. But just another cool theme. Now, this theme may crash my device, so I am going to pause the recording. All you have to do if it does do that is just hold down your home and power button until it restarts. But I will start the recording back up here in a moment as soon as I can, so in case it does crash. And as you guys can see, it is Osx Lion. So this is another theme. It's designed by Timothy Elliott, or Sir Timothy 1, and it is an update to his Osx Lion theme. And of course, Osx Lion is a desktop OSX operating system for Macintosh, and it looks pretty cool. So we're gonna see it on an iPhone. You guys may have seen a picture that I posted of it on Twitter. And as you guys can see right here, my iPhone has restarted, and it'll get stuck in that loop, so I actually have to force it to reboot completely by holding down the power and home button. And there it goes right there, and now turning back on. And when it reboots, it'll reboot up in the line. I don't know if that's something that the theme does on purpose, or if it's just something that happens, but it does do that. And in case you guys are wondering how I'm recording my display, I am using Air Server, which is a awesome program for Windows and Mac, and it basically turns your PC into an Air server, so you can AirPlay to it. It's really cool, and I would suggest getting it if you do anything with recording iOS. Okay guys, here we are back in Mountain Lion, well, the Lion theme anyway, and my screen just went dimmed. And as you guys can see, the clock stays there for a second, but you just tap the lion face. I just unlocked my device, and now you can see install Mac OS X. To set up the installation of Mac OS X, click continue. Go ahead and click it. It will do some fake installing Mac OS X on the disk Macintosh HD, and then you just go ahead and hit continue again. Welcome. In just a few steps, you can register and set up your Mac. Hit continue. Select your iDevice, which mine is an iPhone 4S. Enter in your username. You don't have to enter one in, but yeah. It doesn't save my settings, so I don't know why I even bother, honestly. Select picture. And now you can select some features. So you can select which features you'd like. Swiping the dock icon up or down will change it. iPod dock icon for iPod dock, or iTunes dock icon. Yeah, iTunes dock icon for iPod app. So you can either have the icon for iTunes or for iPod. And I personally like the iTunes dock. And then I like mission control, so keep that. Then I just leave it on the first one. It tells you that you need these, but you really don't. I'm just going to leave it with the Safari app and Byte SMS app blue and start using Lion. And here we are in the Lion theme. So it's pretty extensive. Like, it looks really, really good. I have to give the developer huge pluses on how well he did. And as you guys can see, it'll move the finder bar down if you want to show the status bar, and then if you want to hide it, you just hit view and then hide status bar. And for whatever reason, this is still down. So actually, I don't know how to get that back up there, but you can go ahead and hit the Apple and hit about this Mac. It'll bring up the software update tab and 1 GHz ARM Cortex A8 memory, 512 megabytes of DRAM, and startup disk Lion. Can I hit more info? Oh, it takes me to settings. Cool. Software update. Ooh, no. That might actually start updating my software. Either that or that was Cydia. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and exit out of that. Then you can go ahead and go to phone here, and it'll actually open up your phone. Anyway, then you can go ahead and open up iFile or Finder as it is on Mac. You can go ahead and swipe through all your apps. What is that shows up as QuickTime? Move that app window around. It is YouTube. Oh, cool. But anyway, yeah. You can also go to your Macintosh hard drive, and you can see users, library, system. System, I believe, just opens up settings, or Cydia. Yeah, it's Cydia. But yeah, so there's a ton of cool features in this theme. You guys are welcome to go ahead and use it and check it out and do whatever you want. Another cool thing is this, and you can actually view Twitter in this type of window instead of it opening up your mobile Safari, which I thought was really cool. It's kind of like a widget, but yeah. And then to get out of it, you just log out. And preparing theme switcher. And that didn't work. I think it just froze up again. I'll probably just have to restart my device. But anyways, you guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the choices that I made in the top 5. And I hope you guys like DreamBoard. If you do, make sure to go and download it on Cydia. And I hope you guys enjoy some of these themes. I didn't make them or anything, but they are awesome. And I think you guys should at least check them out. As always, it's been MMFQ Death, and thank you all for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment down below if you think I missed any, or if there are some that I should check out. And don't forget again to like the video if you enjoyed it. Peace.